The bond between Prince Charles and Princess Diana may not have endured the test of time, but their tales will always be connected. One of the most well-known people on the planet is Princess Diana. Diana captured hearts and headlines as she transitioned from a fairy tale marriage to an estranged royal wife and divorced mother. Still, she also led a private life of marital treachery concealed behind the public facade of royal duty. Welcome to BLOGGO, and in this video, we will discuss the complete backstory of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. Without further ado, let's get started. Charles Arthur George is the monarch of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth nations. Charles III, after his mother, Elizabeth II, passed away on September 8, 2022, he ascended to the throne. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, are his parents. He is their oldest child. Charles enrolled in Trinity College at Cambridge in 1967 after receiving private instruction from Buckingham Palace, London, Hampshire, and Scotland. Diana, Princess of Wales, the mother of Princes William and Harry, was the first spouse of the then British Crown Prince Charles. Diana descended from several English rulers and was the youngest child of the Honourable Frances Ruth Burke Roche and John Spencer, 8th Earl Spencer, Viscount Althorp. After the passing of her paternal grandfather, the 7th Earl Spencer, in 1975, Lord Althorp assumed the title, and his daughter granted the name, Lady Diana Spencer, which is sometimes abbreviated to Lady D. She had her education in Norfolk and at a boarding school in Kent, where she was regarded as an ordinary student. Lady Sarah McCorquodale, the sister of Princess Diana, originally introduced the pair in 1977. Diana remembered that Prince Charles visited Sarah's home as a friend for a photo shoot, and they ran into each other in a plowed field. Diana remarked that Charles was pretty amazing at first. Princess Diana was great fun and full of life and everything, according to Prince Charles, who was 29 at the time of their encounter. Even though they seemed to click during their initial meeting, it would take Charles more than a year before he started dating Diana. Charles dated Diana's sister for a short time in the meantime. Diana recounted going to Charles's 30th birthday dance on November 14, 1978, an audio recording she took at Kensington Palace that would later form the foundation for her 1992 memoir. She recalled the dance on the audio files, saying, "I had a very nice time at the dance, fascinating." A mutual acquaintance invited Diana to stay at Philip de Pass House in July 1980. Princess Diana was invited by Philip de Pass, who also indicated that the Prince of Wales would be staying. She recalled what Philip de Pass said. "You're a young blood. You might amuse him," said the man. While there, Charles and Diana became close because of Charles's sorrow at the passing of his great-uncle Lord Mountbatten. The Prince of Wales courted the young Diana after that trip. Diana and Charles had an engagement interview, and Charles admitted to the BBC that he eventually realized she was the one. As Princess Diana admitted in her recordings, they met 13 times before getting married. Prince Charles proposed to his future wife over a private dinner at Buckingham Palace in the early days of February 1981. He recalled the incident while speaking with the BBC for their engagement interview. Charles decided to ask her 2 or 3 days before Diana left for Australia. Later, the future princess said that accepting the proposal was an obvious choice. Ultimately, she claimed that the intention was not challenging as, "It's what I wanted, it's what I want." An official declaration was issued on February 24, 1981. Diana wore her legendary sapphire and diamond engagement ring as they posed for photos. Diana said, of course, when asked if they were in love, but Charles responded, "Whatever in love means." She would later admit that Charles's response traumatized his 19-year-old fiancée. On July 29, 1981, the couple exchanged vows in a grand ceremony that was made a public holiday and cost the palace an astounding $48 million. Diana became the first British woman to marry a monarchical heir in 300 years when they exchanged vows at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. More than 600,000 people lined the streets, and 3,500 gathered outside the cathedral to see the newlyweds. A further 7.5 million people watched the wedding from home. Their vows deviated from convention when Diana decided, with Charles's support, to remove the word "obey" from the traditional vows. Charles and Diana made up for their lack of a kiss during the ceremony by locking lips in public on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Andrew Morton, a biographer, later heard Diana's account of the day. The royal couple revealed they were expecting a child less than 4 months after marriage. On June 21, 1982, Prince William Arthur Philip Louis was conceived. Outside of London's St. Mary's Hospital, the pleased parents posed for photos holding the infant. Princess Diana's second pregnancy was revealed by Buckingham Palace on Valentine's Day in 1984. The news made Prince Charles and Princess Diana happy. All family members, including the Queen, Prince Philip, and others, were delighted. Prince Harry Charles Albert David, who weighed 6 pounds, 14 ounces, and was third in line to the throne, was born to Princess Diana on September 15, 1984, after 9 hours of labor. He was born in the same room William had been born 2 years before, 1 week earlier. Diana mentioned that Charles was upset they had not had a girl in her 1992 memoir. She recounted that the first comment was, "Oh God, it's a boy," and the second was, "And he's even got red hair." Later, Prince Charles revealed that he started having an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles in 1986 in his official biography, The Prince of Wales. The same year, Charles also alluded to his marital despondency in letters that were eventually revealed in his memoir. According to ex-Army Major James Hewitt, the affair with Princess Diana allegedly began about this time and reportedly continued for the following 5 years. Hewitt then tried to recoup $150,000 by selling their private correspondence. Following their failure to show up for Lady Amanda Ellingworth's wedding and their subsequent separation, British tabloids started publishing stories in 1987 about a deepening rift between them. Prince Charles and Princess Diana announced their separation from one another in December 1992. Prime Minister John Major said their breakup would not have constitutional consequences. Prince Charles acknowledged having an affair during his marriage to Princess Diana in an interview with ITN. He said, "Yes, until it became irretrievably broken down, us both having tried," when asked if he had been faithful to her. In his 1994 autobiography, Prince Charles claimed that Prince Philip had coerced him into a loveless union with Diana by persuading him that doing otherwise would damage Diana's image when she paid him a visit at the Queen's Balmoral Castle. Diana acknowledged having an extramarital affair and discussed her discontent in her marriage in an interview with BBC's Panorama in November 1995. Diana said that her problems with Charles also impacted her health. Diana announced that she had granted her husband's desire for a divorce towards the end of February. On August 28, 1996, the couple officially divorced. Princess Diana seems to have been dating Egyptian film producer Dodi Al Fayed around July 1997. Dodi is the son of wealthy Harrods tycoon Mohammed Al Fayed. However, they had been friends for a long time since Fayed's polo team. When Fayed asked the Princess of Wales and her 2 kids to vacation with him and his family in Saint-Tropez nearly 10 years later, their friendship finally turned romantic. Princess Diana passed away on August 31, 1997. A tragic day when she suffered significant internal injuries in a high-speed car accident and went into cardiac arrest. Dodi Al Fayed, her lover, and Henri Paul, the driver of the vehicle, also perished in the collision. According to CNN, when the driver lost control and slammed into a concrete pillar and wall, the automobile was moving at 80 miles per hour in a constrained tunnel alongside the Seine River. Prince Charles attended his ex-wife's funeral on September 6, 1997, together with his 2 kids, Prince William and Prince Harry. He disobeyed royal convention by wearing a blue suit, which Diana said to have liked him, instead of the military uniforms that are usually required, due in large part to the efforts made by her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, to ensure that her legacy continues through them and their children. Princess Diana is as relevant today as she has ever been. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified about our latest videos. Hope everyone enjoyed the video.